Hey everybody, coming back at you today with 2 weeks worth of TTMs and a contest win. So we're going to start with that, and that is from Brandon Stebbins and his Vanguard Grading Troop contest. And I was lucky enough to win the Jordan Alvarez, and Brandon was right. These look amazing. I love the top here, how they match the card. It looks great in there. Um, Not really a graded card guy. This is only the second one I've ever gotten. The other one I have is a Juan Soto rookie that a friend gave to me. And I just might have to send a couple into Vanguard Grading Troop because, man, that just looks sharp. So thank you to Brandon Stebbins for putting that on. If you don't follow him, please do. He's a great friend to the community and all around just super nice guy, and can't say enough good things about him. So again, Brandon, thank you for the contest. So coming into our TTMs, first up in 82 days is Mr. Jimmy Hensley. They're in that 1993 Max and the 94 Max and a 95 Upper Deck. Again, Jimmy Hensley in 82 days. Following him in 44 days, it is Mr. Bill Allman. They're in that 86 Tops, which I love this set signed. Looks really good. And the 83 Tops right there. Being a Pirates fan, that'll be great for the PC. And again, that's Mr. Bill Allman in 44 days. Following him in 40 days is Mr. Thane Gash. Right there on that 1990 Action Packed, which was a contest win a while ago with Eddie's Cardboard Chaos. And thank you, Eddie, for the Action Packed. I still have a few I need to get around and send out. I know Eddie really likes this set, and I do think it looks good signed as well. And right there in that 1991 Upper Deck, that was Mr. Thane Gash in 40 days. Next up in 10 days, Mr. Jeff West. Right there in that 1980, correct? Yep, 1980 Tops. And again, shout out to Brandon Stebbins as a Chargers fan. And 1983 Tops. You're going to see a lot of 1980 and 83 Tops football. I had a friend who gave me his childhood collection, and there was a lot of those two sets in there. So I'm going to try to send a bunch of that out and see what I can do. Next up in 120 days is Mr. Jeff Maggart. Right there in that 91 Pro set. And 2001 Upper Deck. Again, Mr. Jeff Maggart in 120 days. Following him in 13 days, Mr. Herm Edwards. Who doesn't love Herman Edwards from his days on ESPN? Again, 1980 and 1983 Tops. And I think he's going to do really well as a college coach. I think molding young men is going to be right up his alley. Following him in 11 days is Mr. Brian Kelly. Again, on the 80 and 83 Tops. Like I said, you're going to see a bunch of those. And next up, in 11 days, Mr. Chris Hanberger. And man, I think he has a great signature. And shout out to Michael Myers for just doing a lot of vintage football. and has gotten me interested in trying to send out some more vintage football. And I thought, what a great way to dip back into the 70s and a little earlier than Mr. Chris Honberger. And that there is a 1979 Topps. And that is a 78 Topps. And again, man, that autograph just looks fantastic on there. And following him, here in 14 days, Mr. Ian Turnbull from the Toronto Maple Leafs. And this here is a 1975-76 Topps. And that there is 78 or 77-78. I'm a huge Maple Leafs fan, so this is great to add to the Maple Leafs PC. Again, that was in 14 days. And next, in 15 days, Mr. Jim Bakken. That's how I think it's pronounced. There, and that is that there's a 1975 Topps, and on the 1977, again, just dipping back into 1970s football. I think it's pretty cool, and I do like the look of a lot of these old school football cards. And last, but certainly not least, in 21 days, and again, shout out to Michael Myers for just the way he talks about this gentleman, and I do know that this is one of the greatest defensive players of all time, Mr. Bob Lilly. I know it's not a vintage card. I do like the look of this 2000. I believe they're Fleer. Great to the game. I just think they look really cool signed, and that autograph just pops on there. And I just think this is an awesome card. Again, it's not vintage, but man, does that autograph look good on there. So again, Mr. Bob Lilly in 21 days with the fee. I can't remember if it was $5 or $10. Whatever it is, well worth it for one of the greatest defensive players in the history of the game. So with that, like, subscribe, give a thumbs up, and stay safe.